Hello everybody, this is Corey, and this is my logic diagram of IdeaSpace, my idea for promoting collaboration, feedback, and communication in the Office of Admission at Pepperdine. And I want to start off with assumptions. Assumptions are found right here, and so I'm really building on the assumption that collaboration amongst offices increases communication and work habits. We have 3 offices I would like to impact. I'll talk about in a little bit. I also believe that anonymous feedback provides employees with the opportunity to minimize outdated processes. Something that would really help our office in particular. The next thing is community buy-in leads to a polished, finalized product. That's something I would like to do. A lot of people have great ideas in my office, but I have a hard time getting other people to buy into each other's ideas. And finally, if given the right motivations, employees will participate in digital collaboration. And these are the assumptions I'm building on in order to create this thing called IdeaSpace. So the inputs I need, we have 36 employees spanning 3 offices. And I'll talk about this in a little bit, but we have the Office of Admission, the Office of International Student Services, and also the Office of Financial Aid. So those are the 3 offices, and we have 36 employees in each. We have application development resources, which are available to be tapped into. I've already talked to leadership about this, and they have affirmed that this would be something they could buy into. I have time to see the product to fruition. That's something that's important. I don't want to kind of make too much change and then skedaddle. And finally, I have a passion for innovation, and that's something that I want to bring to the table. The activities, what I really have in mind, borrowing a couple of ideas from Quirky, and want to create a kind of an online space for collaboration where people could submit ideas, both anonymously, as well as branded with their own name or whatever, and they'd be able to submit these ideas and collaborate over them and try to create great products, great change in our office. So the activities, there'd be an online anonymous feedback form. There'd be space for collaboration over current ideas, so people would be able to look at ideas on the online space and change them to make them more feasible, or change the design to tailor what their office may need. Space to submit ideas for change. This is the key thing, and this is something that would be upvoted and downvoted as people would look and manipulate the ideas of one another and be able to upvote which ones are the best and downvote which ones may not be the most successful. I also want to add a guarantee that the different ideas will be heard by the office. So let it be staff meeting, let it be upper administration, whatever that may be. The next thing is participation. It will be cross-departmental participation between all 3 offices. And the output would be this thing called IdeaSpace. That would be the finalized product, and I will show you kind of some sketches out of my mind later if you're interested. The outcomes, this is accessible anonymous feedback for the upper administration and for the leadership. There hopefully would be increased participation and presentation at professional conferences, which is a recent initiative set out for our office as well as other offices by the leadership. There'd also be increased communication between departments. And this is the main problem that I want to address is right now, our office, or the leadership between the 3 offices has really decided that our offices should work more in tandem with one another. So that is something that this IdeaSpace would be able to accomplish. Finally, this is free research and development. It's something that is not to be snuffed at. The impact, that right now there's a little bit of tension between each enrollment management office, and once again, the Office of Admission, International Student Services, and Financial Aid constitute enrollment management. So hopefully tension will decrease, and I believe tension will decrease as people participate and shape each other's ideas. The culture of the 3 offices will change from executors to innovators, and people will become design thinkers. And finally, the tenure of the counseling position will increase, and this is, on average, counselors stay in their position for 2 years. So hopefully the implementation of ideas and being heard will increase the longevity of the admission counselor.